I listen at least twice as much. I go, great. Do you listen without filters? So I have an answer for everything, right? I told you I was a little smart, blank. We all have filters. The filters start when we are, some say now, in the womb. How do I know that? Any of you have heard of the music where you put Beethoven or Mozart on headphones and stick it on a lady's stomach? That's been proven now to make a difference. Therefore, we start listening very early. And we listen not only through our ears, but through our entire body. Therefore, all the filters that get created, if I go quiet, people wonder, why are you wanting to whisper? Or if I go loud, some people, whoa, thank you very much, no shouting, that's my parents, that's my grandparents, don't do that, no thanks. We all have the filters. Peeling them apart is an amazing thing. And part of the peeling apart is the active listening. And today, just in listening alone, I challenge you to listen to people newly. When you go home to a significant other, or you speak to a parent, or you speak to a significant other, pretend that you just had the most amazing day of your life and you won the Powerball. And then listen. I promise you, their experience of listening to you will be altered. It's miraculous. We talked about cell phones of today. Eye contact, body position, interactive listening. By the way, how many of you before you came today saw my video, 12-minute video? I'll do my best not to repeat too much of it. Okay. On the video, one of the things I talk about is body positioning and body language, so I mix some of these up. If I stood up here and I get into this position, what is going on? Anybody?
Feeling defensive, maybe?
Defensive. Or the opposite?
Aggressive.
Aggressive. This is, if you think, how many of you have done martial arts before? This is one of the poses, right? It's either this way or this way. And from here, you can kick, you can defend, and there's the edge next to you. Anybody here jumped out of a plane? Awesome. In the military, when you go to airborne school, they teach you to use the side of your body to roll on because it's very strong sideways. So when you do this, and people speak this way, or you're in a conversation, start to listen to, are they being defensive? Are they being attacking? Are they so unsure of what they're selling that they have to defend themselves by their body position? Yesterday's the past, tomorrow is the future, but today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. Most people are not in the present. When you're speaking with people, how many of you know you know people, when you're talking to them, they are already thinking what they're going to say to you next. And you could literally, without changing your voice tone, start talking about something randomly weird, like my father's bald head, right in the middle of the conversation, and they won't notice. It is hilarious. I have actually, when I was in sales, I've actually done this to somebody I was trying to sell to. And then I stopped talking. That was 6 seconds that I stopped talking for. How many of you thought it was like a minute, 30 seconds? What's his problem? Is he going to keep talking? I didn't come here to listen to silence. As a salesperson, that is your most powerful tool. Silence. How many of you can be honest with me and those here today and know that you've killed a deal because you spoke first? It's a sad lesson to learn, isn't it? And we get anxious. How many of you read that the first person to speak loses? It's a very, very powerful selling tool. And the reason for that is they are dealing with their thoughts at 1,800 words a second. On an average size book like this with regular size print, how many words are on that page? Anybody guess? 500. Approximately. 3 pages in a second is how much we think. Look, this guy is almost ready to have a haircut like mine. It's awesome. Look around me. There you go. It's awesome. You're getting it. It's close. I love her color hair. It's cool. My wife has purple hair. I love colored hair. It's great. Wow. You're a sophomore. It's awesome. They're averagely more intelligent than people that you write with their right hand. All these things. We are machines. How appropriate is that, huh? And the interesting thing about it, we are meaning-making machines. What I mean by that is that we see things, we make stuff up. All the time, 1,800 words a second. You know, I mean, this gentleman right here, LeBrent Speed, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Like, I'm jealous. For the one reason, and he's gonna go, yeah, whatever, that I would love to have dark skin so that I could have a silver hair like that and be like really cool looking. And here's the funny thing, how many of you know people with straight hair? They curl it. How many of you know people that have curly hair and they make it straight? We're never satisfied.
I was going to say something about yours.
Something. I shaved it 2 days ago, so it's got stubble. It's every 3 days.
Well, God only made so many perfect hairs, that's what we're here.
Oh, but everybody hear that? Right back there, right? That's a good one, isn't it? Nice, perfect head. Good to see you, Kanye. Although most of them don't have scars like this.
Yeah, I do.
Body language. 85 to 95% of what we communicate has nothing to do with our flapping lips and tongue. That is an astounding thought. Imagine if I said 10 words and 9 of them mean nothing. It would be a long conversation, wouldn't it? That's what that is. And the interesting thing about this, okay, I want to talk to you about communication today. And I'm really open and vulnerable, insightful, and I really want to get to know you and you to know me. It's a wall. Not only is it a wall, but it's a physical wall between you and the other person. Once upon a time when I was a salesperson selling Minolta copiers, I was pretty hardcore into sales. And I bought a pair of glasses that had clear lenses. And I would sit down with a gentleman like Laurent, and I would go, oh, he's got glasses, I get to wear my cool glasses. I'd pull them out and I'd put them on, and I'd sit across the table like, yo, how are you? We're brothers in 4 eyes. And then when it came to the clothes, you know what I did? I took the glasses off and set them on the table. I closed with people with glasses, because I kept track of this, 50% more sales. 50%. Those are the best $300 clear glasses I ever bought. Yes?
Was it because you were more confident, or because they trusted someone who was like them with glasses?
Oh,
Or both?
Probably both, and a lot of what the thing was, though, it was allowing me to demonstrate vulnerability.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I actually got to take the glasses off and open up. Right, I mean, if I were to take my sport coat off and do this, it appears a little bit more relaxed, correct? There's a nonverbal right there. Glasses, same thing. When you have glasses on, and I bet if you ask the people with glasses in here, they will tell you that people think they're more serious.
I don't know if I've ever been accused of being serious.
You're more serious.
Exactly. Just like if I did an outline.
Then we'd be in trouble, right? Watch out.